Just all around, you kind of feel like with the other guys out that you guys had to step up.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, you know what I mean, even though we got guys out, we can't just make up for one guy. We just by one person stepping up. We had to do it collectively. You see how Obi played in the first half and conceded that in the second half, and just me just being aggressive just the whole game. I feel like the past 7 games has been trying to come in and be ultra aggressive on offense and defense and just been translating to every game, really.
Aware that it's the first time you guys have had 3 30-point scorers in the same game in like 44 years.
Yeah, Clyde told me that when I did the interview after, so I was like, that's pretty special. Just shows how unselfish we've been playing. Just everybody's getting involved. Nobody's really caring about who's taking the shots, who's getting them. Just want to go out there, do whatever we can to get the win.
What's been the biggest difference in your games, especially over the last couple of weeks?
I think really just coming in, just being ultra aggressive. You know what I mean? Not worrying about if I make a shot, miss a shot, make a turnover, make get beat on defense. I feel like just kind of just going out there and playing free. And I feel like I've been doing that the past 7 games, just staying in attack mode the whole game. I feel like it makes it easy for me to go out there and play.
Do you feel like when you're hitting that three-point shot, you're really setting up the defender for that quick first step when they come running out and charge you at the line?
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I knew coming in I was going to be keyed in on the scouting report as a shooter, so I knew I had to come in, just work on beating guys off the dribble with off the first step. And I feel like I worked on that this summer. And I've been trying to just work even more on it during the season, get more comfortable with the ball in my hands, and just making reads for myself and my teammates.
Quentin, I wanted to ask you also, like you guys are locked into 5 now. You know you're going to play Cleveland. When does that preparation start? Like, I know you have 2 games left, but they don't actually mean anything for the standings. Like, when does that Cleveland preparation start?
Probably after those 2 games. I feel like you can't look too far ahead. I feel like when you look too far ahead, you kind of lose track, and you can kind of build bad habits with your last 2 games. So I feel like right now, just focus on New Orleans. We got Indiana again, and after the Indiana game, we got a week to focus in and then lock in on Cleveland.
I will ask you, like, Donovan Mitchell is a huge handful. You've guarded him, but you just guarded him like a week ago.
Yeah.
What's the challenge of guarding Mitchell? What do you feel like you need to do differently so that you can hold him under 45 like he was at last time?
Yeah, he's savvy. You know what I mean? He can do a lot with the ball. He can to shoot the ball from super deep out, so you got to pressure him up. You got to just kind of just lock in. I watch him more film for sure. You got to just watch his latest games, but he's been on the tear really the past 4 or 5 games. So we just got to watch more film, just see what I did wrong, and just kind of make corrections and hopefully prepare better for when we see them in the playoffs.
How do you plan on preparing for a playoff series? It's your first experience.
It's my first time going in. You know what I mean? I'm just going in. How I've been approaching every game. Really, you can't really change too much. You can't change up your whole routine. That's what you've been doing the whole career. So I feel like just come in, do what I've been doing the whole year, and just kind of treat like it's not like every other game, but it means more. So I just got to come in and do my same routine. Everything will take care of itself.
Jalen, Julius, RJ, your top 3 leading scorers, yet you guys have 3 players to score 30 points in tonight's game, which hasn't been done in over 40 years. What impressed you about the way the team played tonight?
We just did a lot of the right things. I think we had like 33 assists today. So we was moving the ball, playing in transition, playing a lot faster, and just having fun out there.
Looked like you were playing loose with a little step back 3 in the corner. That one feel good?
I got that in my bag. Got it, for sure. It definitely felt good, though. I got to wear the do-rag and the sunglasses every day now, right? Let's make it clear, I do wash the do-rag, so.
What about the effort that Mitch gave you guys on the defensive end tonight?
Yeah, Mitch is always great on defense. He blocks shots all the time, so we need that, especially going in these next couple games. We got 2 more games before playoffs, so we need all the defense. We need to continue getting better at defense too. So.
I think you played like 42 minutes, but there was a play early where you looked like you went out hobbling. And
yeah. What'd you do there? It was more like on impact. It hurt really bad, but as soon as I calmed down a little bit, I was good. So as soon as I got back in the game, ran it off a little bit, it got better throughout the game. So.
What do you think the biggest difference in IQ's play this season from last?
I mean, he's just playing with a lot of confidence. Like he puts in the work, so it's not surprising to us. He just goes out there and does his job very well.
1979. I'm trying to think, what was going on in 1979? Was there even cable?
He loves the game.
Nah, that's great stuff. I'm really happy, especially for those guys, because they work really hard. It's good, especially Obi. Good to see him get some success, especially going down the stretch. So proud of those guys.
what can it do for you guys? I mean, guys like Obi and the confidence going into the playoffs when they get this chance to really play?
You need it because when Julius comes back and Obi plays those minutes when Julius is not in, it's going to be big for us. So we need everybody at their best.
Last time we talked to you guys weren't locked in, but you know what you're doing now. You know where you're starting. Just kind of thoughts on that. I'm facing them. You just faced them last week.
New Orleans?
Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland.
You are.
Dang,
You are a Thibodeau guy.
Honestly, I wouldn't say that. I just say that's just how I'm wired to focus on the next task at hand, and I don't get ahead. I try not to even go back in the past. I'm a guy that just stay in the present and just focus on the next game. So I'll go watch the film of New Orleans and watch the film of last game, but I won't watch no Cleveland film tomorrow. No, not yet.